like us to do an RP. Also, in this case, you probably never leave. Maybe leave. And he's not in this dude, so. Oh, he's not. Yeah. Okay, everybody. That sounds wrong. That's not what I mean. And probably because he's not like an opposite of Sonic, but he is an enemy of Sonic. He's not like a good person. He's not the worst. Well, he does have wings, and it is gloves. And okay, here's the thing. He doesn't hate Sonic. There's no way. Because just like everyone else, he has white gloves. Shoes. Basic shoes. I don't really know it. I could reference Rayman by calling him Ray, but I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna look something up real quick. I'm gonna use Google Translate to do this. Arabic, maybe. He's not like a copy. He basically what he does is basically if I ever work at Sega, I want him to be real, but he's a parrot. He's supposed to be a parrot. Because one of my friends had Copa. Yeah, Copa actually. Copa. Sounds like Koopa a little bit. But yeah. And also, you do start to feel bad for him, because it's not 100% his fault that he works for Eggman though, because at first he did it just to get money because he needed it. And now he's scripting. To work for also, it's not even his fault entirely. He can't copy abilities. He can fly. Or stand by. He started to work for Eggman. But yeah, he started to work for Eggman for money, but then Eggman forced him by putting a shock chip in his neck so he could, as he says, keep him in line. Save him. I have other but he isn't fast. He can fly and he dives at Sonic, but he isn't a jerk. He does.
What will you call me? Sparkle or Spark?
But he isn't a jerk. He does not think he's the ultimate life form, because the only reason he's doing this is because he has to, but literally he is just like forced to do this. He does hate this. He hates that Sonic is cocky. Because every time he beats him, he says, "Don't be cocky." Because one of my other characters, it's not in Sonic lore, it's a character for an original series I'm gonna make on YouTube, but he doesn't like people that is cocky. Because if you are cocky, he doesn't like that. Because it's basically you basically flashing your ego. So he's not gonna like that. He's not gonna hate you for it, but he isn't gonna be like happy to you. Because if you're in a fight being cocky, he's just gonna hit you while you're being cocky. Like as Sonic says things, he's gonna try to hit him as he's saying it. One of them. But yeah, this dude isn't a jerk. He's just forced to do this. Blocky gamer. Also, I feel like this is an entire game just celebrating OCs because I'm not gonna lie, that's actually kind of cool though. Because I have a thorn. Because I'm saying this, it's not bad. Because I feel like Sonic OC should be added if they're not cringe. Because I'm sorry, but some of them are cringe and would probably ruin the franchise. But I feel like the cool ones, like the actual cool characters that you would actually want to see, I feel like should be added. Like that one OC that was added, do stuff like that. Add just OC characters. Either just add popular references to them. Because I feel like you could bring back sketches of characters too, or what people have seen, and basically turn into an original character that are like cool, or like change their origin. Like that weird green hedgehog, not, you know, the one from the Archie comics, the weird bug thing that was turned into one. I'm just saying, he isn't a jerk. He can copy voices though. That is the dangerous ability of his, is he can't copy things, but he can copy voices. So he could literally perfectly mimicry Tails' voice. And that's how he gets Sonic most of the time, is mimicry. Is if he knows enough about their personality, he could mimic them to a point. And I feel like him and my friend's Sonic OC thing would not hate each other. Also, this is not what he originally looks like. I just worked with like the limitations I had. You have been warned. I will take your life. But yeah, he fights for Eggman, not because he wants to, because he's forced to. He would be happy if Sonic helped him, because if Sonic found out and actually took that out of his neck, he would be happy. He would not be mad. He would be thankful for that, and most likely get along with Shadow, because he's not cheery, but he is super serious, like Shadow. But he could also trick Eggman too, because if he could, he would trick Eggman. Because he could go like, "You're too slow," and just like actually make Eggman go so mad though. Because he could just get Sonic, ask him what he says usually in a fight towards Dr. Robotnik, and then perfectly mimic his voice to fit it, and then it would be insane because he would have two Sonics, basically. But he does have his own power set. He does have strength, not knuckle strength, but he does have strength. And he is a bird, so he usually does use his advantage to the skies. But Shadow would be able to counter it. But usually he's not like a big guy that supposed to, like, you know, stop Sonic. Because, yes, obviously Eggman does want him to. But he does straight up just... Because, one, he would not trust Eggman to turn him into a robot. Like, that's probably why he had to do the chip thing. Because he couldn't get him to do that. Because he's not gonna just step under a machine or something like that. Or like, be that comfortable around him. The only reason he worked for Eggman is because Eggman paid him at first. Now he works for him because he's being forced to. Because yes, he stopped Sonic before just because he was paid to. And he could also have contact with Eggman to let him know if Sonic defeated him, because... Yeah, but he does fly down, swoop down, and uses his advantage. Because one, he will use technology other people have. Like, you give him whatever to help him defeat your enemies. He will do that. That's literally what his job is he used to work for a lot of people, and Eggman took that as an advantage. He knew he had experience doing this. So he hired him. And yeah, he didn't, you know, trust him. He did, like, work for him, but he did figure out how to sneak a chip into his neck. And then one day he wanted to quit because he had enough money to just live off of. He knew he'd be set. But Eggman went like, nah. And yeah, basically told him that he implanted a chip into his neck. That if he disobeyed, that he would shock him. To, yeah, keep him in line. And Copa, yeah, he's not like, he was like poor. That's why he needed to do this, because he needed the money. But he wasn't like killing people. He was just beating people up and like just giving them. Like, if he could, he would do bounty hunts, but also people that hired him just, he usually didn't kill. He would if he had to, but he wouldn't make it painful for the person. He would just shoot them in the head with a gun. But yeah, he would do that, but he needed the money for it. But Eggman didn't want him to kill him. He just wanted him to defeat him. So Eggman could, you know, do the rest, because Eggman is really obsessed with defeating Sonic, but, you know, easy, hard way, really, because, you know, it's Eggman. He wants to prove him that he can defeat him like that. But yeah, he straight up does get this dude to work for him permanently, if you think about it, because, like, if he wanted to, he would steal the Master Emerald. Like, basically, you could hire him for any job. Just as long as... It just matters, though. Because it matters what job and how much you're paying for it. Because he's not just gonna kill someone for like $10 or like 100. He's gonna wish for a lot more money to kill someone. Eggman did not give him that amount. But he did give him enough to fight and defeat Sonic. So he wasn't looking to kill Sonic. He was just looking for him to defeat him. But he does have skills in martial arts, so he has skills in fighting. But yeah, he doesn't hate Sonic. He does hate the cockiness, though. Every time he beats up, like, if he beats up Sonic, he will tell him, don't be cocky. Don't underestimate your enemies, dude. basically is what he's saying. Don't underestimate people. Because some people eventually they'll bite you. I also have like 2 other OCs, technically others. It's weird because this one was recent though. This one was recent. Copa was recent. But I had one that was a chinchilla, another that was... Also, I had to change his lore a little bit, the chinchilla one, because it didn't make any sense. But there was one that was just Sonic from a different universe that had something tragic happen to him. And then the other one was just for like a game idea. That hates Sonic, like he hates him. And then another is also just a game idea, but it's just a different form of metal. It's not like, you will pay the price, I will take your life. You have been warned, I will. But yeah, if you guys ever want me to tell you about my OCs, I will. And I don't mean like my normal ones that I'm gonna make shows about. Those characters you're gonna have to find out later. But if you wanna know like my Sonic OCs on the other hand, then yeah, go ahead. If you want me to make your OC, draw your OC, I would be fine with that. If you want me to draw them, I would be fine with it. I'm not gonna get angry. I don't know why I said angry. The cringe is corrupting me. You have been warned. So is this supposed to be like over the planet? Oh my god, that would. You pay the price. Oh, also, if you want to draw my OC, fine. But if I ever work at Sega, I'm gonna suggest this dude because he is a cool and interesting character. Because he is edgy, yes, but he doesn't hate Sonic. It's not his fault. He's like basically Tinrak. The, you know, Surge the Tinrak. Where they don't want to, well, Tinrak believes it. They just have an urge to hate. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to fight Sonic. He just has to. It also shows how evil and prepared. You have been warned. You have been warned. You'll pay the price. I will take your life. I thought I was gonna like do like the idle animation. Wait, does that happen? No, I'm not waiting forever. I feel like they should have made it. Also, it would be cool to see a fan game where you make your OCs and traverse Sonic maps and make your own Sonic maps. Basically, like the bomb thing. Except 2D and Sonic. But I do feel like it would be cool, one, to see Ivo, Robotnik's other family. But also, I have game ideas for Sega, so if you could get a hold of them and tell them that I have ideas, I just want money for it. Because I'm not giving these for free, Sega. I'm not doing that. Because I might have more in the future. And also, like, you can't. Also, you gotta take risks eventually, dude. And also, I will give you it if. I will not be mad if you fired me, even though I'm not even legal age to work a job, I think. But he doesn't hate me. hate people. Also, I'm just saying this. I feel like we should explore Tails and stuff more. I'm just saying, like, those characters need to be explored more. And I know you're like, what? Why? I'm sorry, but those characters need their own titles. Because I get it. Sonic's the main man. He's the main dude. But you did this with Shadow and it ended up pretty well. Why not do that for, like, other characters? Especially, you should show the Archie characters some love, too. Like Tinwreck. Like, imagine playing a game and seeing Surge the Tinwreck pop up. The Archie fans would be going crazy. They'd be, like, going insane. And also, it'd be sad and tragic, too. Because you would have the characters just, like her, like, you could have her mentally breaking down, her saying, why do I hate you? Because, yeah, she probably doesn't know why she hates Sonic. She just feels an utter urge to just hate him. Same with, you know, I forget, Fleetway, that's his name. Fleetway. I'm sorry, I've been yapping, and that's basically the entire video of me just talking, but I'm just saying, it's not that bad. You haven't worn. Take away. But I do gotta admit, it's not bad. Like, I feel like you should do more stuff like that. Metal Overlord, not gonna lie, I will eventually play Sonic X Shadow's Generation on the channel, but I will say, I played my friend's Overlord. I got to, like, not me, but, like, he did. It was, like, the Overlord port. I played a little bit of it. It is hard, dude. That game is hard. Like, Overlord is a hard boss fight. Like, they do not cut you any slack. I'm saying, play it for yourself if you can. It's not a sponsorship of Sonic, but I don't know. Sonic's just a good franchise when you give it the chance. Because I feel like because you aim yourself at an older audience, more edgy, as it's called, I feel like you could get a lot more out of it. You can't do, like, Elden Ring, where, like, gods are crying blood or something like that. But you can get away with some things, like emotional moments. Literally in a child's film, there's going to be Maria getting shot. A child getting shot. Literally in Sonic. Oh wait, spoilers for it. Literally the main game, there's a meme, and I say it is true, of him just reliving his trauma. It's like, why? Why wouldn't you take advantage of this stuff? You have been warned. I will take your life. You will pay the price. I will take your life. But I feel like over time, my character should probably get sharp. I would not mind doing a Sonic RP or like Sonic animations though, because Sonic is a big part of things. And I don't play the games a lot, but I do love the characters. The characters are interesting, unique, and also they're drawn. Like, I watched Sonic X, and I saw how it ended. Yeah, I'm sad. But I feel like you could do a lot more with the Sonic characters, especially that you had an anime that let them cuss. And literally, Shadow said in the original game. So, I don't know. You get away with a lot more sad, tragic things. Obviously, don't make every character like that. Like, have Cream the Rabbit try to prove herself so she can come back. Because I feel like that would be important. And also cool to see her, like, try to prove herself by defeating Dr. Eggman. And she does. And she learns along the way. And doesn't just automatically win. But But also, you could see stuff like what has Eggman done in his wake. 1, make him a bigger threat. And 2, like you could, dude, this dude is like a genius. You could make him a lot more threatening. You will pay the price. I will take your life. What I am just saying is 1, focus on the other characters for once. 2, you need to make Eggman more menacing. Have games where you see what's happened from the last battles and Sonic trying to help those people in need. Also, show how Sonic became Sonic, because I don't believe that he just was like, you know what, I'm just gonna fight this bald dude. In the movie we get that, but not in the game. We get it. Like, basically on most of the things except the game. But, Sega, I have a lot of ideas. And, you know, but you need to also make stuff that's more aligned too. And also redo Sonic R. I know you guys are like, no. But no, hear me out. In concept, it was a good idea. In concept, Sonic R was a good idea in concept. It's just they executed it wrong. Because Sonic Racer makes sense, but just make Sonic move like a car. Like literally, make him move like a car. But still have the jump ability thing. Because I think I've seen people make cars jump in games, right? But like, you make him move like a car, but jump. And not open world. Make it like Mario Kart. And, you know, normal Mario Kart. And also add a little personality to the characters too. Because I don't want to just see Sonic staring into the abyss forward. I want to see him glow and be egotistical a little bit. Him be a little cocky every time he wins. And him have new lines every time. Or Tails being nice about it. Or Eggman being a total douche. Or Knuckles. Like that. And you know, Shadow talking about how he's the ultimate life form. Dang. Like, you could do a lot more. Like, it would be just funny to hear, like, Big say, oh, I don't know why I'm here. I was just trying to find Froggy. You could do a lot more with a Racer Sonic game. It makes more sense than you did with it. Sonic R could have been something special, but 1, the era of time, not good. 2, you made the D-pad the joystick, that was a big flaw. 3, you didn't execute it properly. You made characters that run act like running characters, but you don't make their bodies act like cars, and you make the car characters unable to jump, so the big platform part doesn't work. Because they both have problems where you can't really play the game because it's either they control good but can't jump, or they control bad but can jump. See what I mean? So just redo Sonic R where it looks good and feels good. And also add character creation. And I feel like that's kind of what they're doing with this new game. It's like Fall Guys more than anything, but yeah. It kind of feels like they're making just a little bit like of Sonic R, because it's like race. You kind of race to the end, so. But I just feel like take inspiration from Mario Kart. Take inspiration from other kart racers. Don't make him move like an actual character, because it's a racer. It's not a Sonic game. Sonic moves fine in a Sonic game, but he doesn't move fine in a racer game, because it's a racer. You should be able to drift. stuff like that. So just give him the physics of a car, but just make it where they can jump. That's it. Like, especially the car character should still be able to, but like, give it like an animation where it explains why they can jump still. And then, bam, you got a hit. You got a seller. You got everyone actually clapping for you. Because I feel like you could have made Sonic R something special, but you accidentally ruined your own creation when it was a good concept. It was a good concept. Who made the concept was good, they just executed it wrong. They just executed the mechanics wrong. Because it's the mechanics that ruin it, not the idea. So yeah, just fix Sonic R up and then bam, Sonic R could be good. Because I hate Sonic R because of just how clunky the controls are. It's the controls' fault. It's not the game. Everything else is good. It's just the controls are bad. That's all I'm saying. The controls are bad. Again, make them move like cars, but just give them ability to jump. Because I feel like Tails can make a cart that could jump. Like, make it like where it's like the spring thing. Where it's like springs are at the wheel, so, and there's like a button. Also, like, have them say lines, like when they pass people, say lines. Like, personality, again, you could add personality to the characters. But I do just say, that's just a good idea. It's just they give characters personality, because you do want personality in games, because it's an experience. It's not just something you play, it's an experience. So yeah, that was just me rambling for a bit, I'm sorry, but I think it's time to end the video. But yeah, that was this character. You will pay the price. I will take your life.